guys, welcome back to the channel for another reaction. Today we're taking a look at Motionless in White. Just dropped a newly released single, and with this single, ladies and gentlemen, they just announced their 7th full-length newest album coming later this year. And I'm just super excited, man. I'm super excited because these guys are definitely always going to be one of my top 5 bands for me. They're always going to be one of my favorite ones to go back and check out and listen to, because with each album they just do it in a way that's different. They stand out amongst all these other metal bands, and they just know how to write some damn good music, man. Because each album these guys produce just stack one on top of the other, and it just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting harder. It keeps getting more intense, and this album already is shaping up to be probably one of the heaviest ones they've ever created, judging by the first single alone. Because Afraid of the Dark, man, I was not expecting that level of intensity, especially for a single, man, because they always tend to do like these subtle kind of singles. Like they don't really show off like the hardcore side of them too much, but that single definitely slapped. It definitely brought the emotion to it as well. Definitely brought some old school feels as well, especially, you know, reminiscing on like, you know, past albums, you know, like, you know, do some throwbacks, you know, some Easter eggs in there that you might listen to. So it's a very well put together track. I'd say it's very well a heartfelt track as well. It's like a giving back to the fans sort of track, but it still hits hard, man. Very reminiscent of Time Bomb and, you know, Slaughterhouse, those type of energy grip defying, you know, tracks, man. I just love that sort of sound from them, and I was hoping they would do something like that again, and I was hoping that one day they would do that sort of sound again, that sort of play style again, because I just love that sort of thing. But judging by this one alone, it looks like we might be getting some of that, because not only we got Chris on the vocals, we also got Corey Taylor on this one, man, from Slipknot. So I can already tell this one's going to be Slaughterhouse 2.0 probably, because when you got Chris and Corey, you know, mixing the genres together, you know, mixing that, you know, sort of different styles of metal, but with that intensity, with that backbone that brings both bands, you know, to the forefront, I could definitely see this one being a head splitter in the pits. Let me just say, Slaughterhouse 2.0, I'm gonna call this one, but we haven't heard it yet, so I'm just gonna label that for now. But and also I think Slipknot's coming out with a new album as well. You know, I wasn't really too big on those guys. I do know like some of their tracks, but I do like some of their tracks, you know, some of their singles I do like from them, but I never really gotten too deep on Slipknot. But I do appreciate, you know, their sound, their, you know, sort of play style. So it's a very interesting collab, I would say. So it's we might get some like, you know, Slipknot-y influences on this one, on the guitar sort of things. Maybe get some weird, you know, singing kind of, you know, styles from, you know, Corey on this one, or he's just gonna go full on screaming. I don't know, man, but I'm definitely excited. This one's definitely probably gonna wake me up, let me just say. But let's get excited, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get started, be sure to really appreciate it, and to really help me out, if you like Motionless in White just as much as I do, be sure to like on this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome. We're just getting started on these heavy bangers, ladies and gentlemen. And also, very quickly, I want to make a very quick announcement. I just released my very first original track over on my channel. Be sure to go over there, check it out. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on this one for a long time, especially on the video side of things. So if you're a fan of the more hardcore hit and metalcore side of things, you'll definitely be a fan of this one, let me just say. And especially if you like some hard hitting breakdowns, you definitely want to give this one a spin. So be sure to go over there, check it out, let me know what you guys think, leave a comment. And if you're a fan of that one, there's going to be plenty more singles coming your way in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, let's get right into it. This is Motionless in White's newest release track titled Playing God. Let's go forward. Get the fuck right in it. Let's bang hands, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. Let's go, Corey! Dropouts! Oh, those whammies! Go, Chris! Yeah! Oh, dirty chug! Go, Corey! Get that Slipknot energy! Ooh! There's some chord cleans! Oh, let's get it! Oh, that's a definitely surprise. I was not expecting that. Let's get it, boys! Slaughterhouse 2.0! Bring me in! Desperate for effects, as your pixel perfect will try. Grovel like a bitch on your knees for the applause. Lick the fucking dirt off my boots like a good dog. Ooh! Beat it down! Bring it in! Come on, boys! Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, if that wasn't the most hardcore intensity, hitting, hard hitting, pound hitting, heavy hitting, if that wasn't the most heavy hittingest, heart pounding, heart stopping, gravity defying song I've ever heard, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about, because oh my God, especially from these guys, oh my God, what a slapper. Oh my God, what a bang. Oh my God. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I told you, Slaughterhouse 2.0. Slaughterhouse 2.0 has just entered the building. Oh my God. What a bang. Across the board, man. Across the board, from Chris to Corey to the band. Just, oh my God. Like, I knew we were going to get a heavy one. I knew we were going to get some sort of, like, mixed between Slipknotty and some, like, hardcore hitting Motionless and stuff. But this one was just heavy across the board, man. Oh, I like that. I definitely like that, man. Right from the beginning, hitting you with those trippies, hitting you with the build-ups, bringing the energy-defying stuff. You already know this one's going to hit hard when it starts, and it definitely proved that. Nonetheless, very Slipknotty-esque sort of riffs, I would say. It's very Slipknotty inspired on the riff sort of thing, I would say, but it's definitely hardcore hitting Motionless in White at its finest, man. Letting those triplet chugs ring out, letting those two-steps beats play out, man. They just love their two-steps, man. You can't deny them. It's very catchy. When they do those two-step style drum beats, man, it just makes you want to, just get up and dance to the rhythm. Just makes you want to just, like, you can't sit still, listen to one of these tracks. I just love how heavy Motionless can go. I just love that style of that side of them. No matter how heavy they make a song, they always find some way to slip in a perfectly created, catchy chorus in there, man. And I just love that, man. It's very catchy. It's very upbeat. It brings the crowd together amongst all the chaos that's gonna happen when the song slaps in the pits. But it definitely brings the crowd back in. Definitely makes you want to sing along with Chris when he does those catchy choruses. But I wasn't expecting, Corey doing this cleans as well. And dude, I wasn't expecting Corey to have such a big part in this song, though, especially on the second chorus when he was doing the cleans, when it was his turn to shine, when he was, doing his sort of thing. I like that, man. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were just gonna get his screams. We were just gonna get his, like, dirty, raspy growls that he normally does in Slipknot. But I wasn't expecting those sort of high cleans. I know he's done it before, but, like, if you guys aren't really familiar with him, when you're hearing this one, it's very refresher. It's a very, surprising, I would say. I was very surprised because I was not expecting that one bit, let me just say. But it brought some character, brought some variety. You guys already know they love to get down and dirty. They love to build it up, with the most intensity, most gravity-defying hardcoreness they could possibly do, man. Definitely brought that with the ending of this beatdown style, breakdown at the end there. very knock loosey, very beat down heavy, very old school, I would say, when it comes to that sort of thing. Old school doom metal when it comes to that sort of thing as well. But definitely reminiscent of Slaughterhouse. Very reminiscent of like other hardcore hitting songs from these guys. Like Thoughts and Prayers. Get with the similar riff style what they're playing at the beginning there. This one will definitely wake you up if you just need that energy alone. Just slap this track on. You definitely will wake up. You definitely will not be disappointed. Not gonna lie. So this just makes me even more excited for that new album when it comes out later this year, which is about July, so it's not really that far off, to be honest with you guys. So I'm super excited to check that out for you guys. They like to do these sort of like summer releases, I would say, because I think they're Scoring the End of the World album came out around the same sort of time frame, so they like to do these sort of like summer kind of like releases, especially on their album sort of thing. So it's kind of a weird choice because a lot of people like to do it during the fall sort of thing, or like the beginning of the year season. That way they have time to like doing the tours, like doing the stuff like that. So maybe I know they're touring right now, but so maybe that's like the sort of time frame that they have off. So they decided let's just release it then, and then during the fall they usually do like a fall tour, sort of something like that. So maybe they didn't have time to wait till it's the summer, and they just want to put it out so they can start playing these new tracks. But either way, man, earlier the better in my opinion. I'm super excited. I'm super hyped for this one, so you guys definitely don't want to miss that live stream when that comes out. But love them or hate them, man, these guys just definitely know how to write some damn good music, man. And it just seems like every song is just topping one after the other with the intensity scale. I can only imagine what other heavy bangers they have on that track, let me just say, because I thought the Knock Loose collab was as heaviest as they can probably get, but they proved me wrong here, bringing in Corey here for the feature and just turning the dial up to even 20, to double that intensity. So I have no idea what these guys can do next. I'm always surprised when a new track comes on from these guys, and I'm just super excited to check out more of these guys for you in the near future. So yeah, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because going through every single banger channel, you don't miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. And I'll see you guys next one. Standing in my